Hi, I am Emma. Today I will tell you the story of a girl who slept hungry for years and one day she became so rich that the same people who ignored her started respecting her. But wait, this is not a normal success story because this girl didn't win by luck. She won by pain, tears, and courage. And listen carefully, the most shocking part is she became rich from the same work that people used to insult her for. So don't skip this video because the ending will make you cry and smile together. Her name was Kritika, a simple name, a simple girl. She lived in a small village. Her house was not a real house. It was more like a weak room made of old bricks. The roof leaked when it rained. The floor was always cold. The walls had cracks. Kritika was only 13-year old, but her life was already heavy. Every morning she woke up before sunrise, not because she wanted to study, but because she had work. She cleaned the house, she washed utensils, she filled water from far away, she cooked simple food, sometimes only dry roti, sometimes only salt and onion, and sometimes nothing. Her father was sick. He could not work properly. He used to cough all night. His eyes looked tired. His body looked weak. Her mother worked in other people's houses. She cleaned floors. She washed clothes. She got paid very little. And Kritika had a dream, but she never said it loudly because in poor homes, dreams feel like a crime. Chapter 2. The First Tragedy. One day her father got worse. He could not breathe properly. He was sweating. His hands were shaking. Kritika ran outside. She shouted for help. She cried loudly. Her mother came running. Neighbors gathered. Someone called a small clinic, but the clinic was far, and they had no money for a vehicle. They took him on a cycle. The road was broken. The air was hot. The sun was burning. Kritika was holding her father's hand. She kept saying, Papa, please don't leave me. Please stay. Papa, I will do everything. Please. But life is not always kind. That night her father died. Yes, her father died. Kritika did not understand what happened. She just sat near his body. Her eyes were dry. Her face was blank. She could not cry because sometimes pain becomes too big. Her mother screamed. Her mother fainted. The whole village felt sad. And Kritika became older in one night. Chapter 3. Poverty Gets Cruel. After her father's death, everything became worse. Her mother started working more, but still money was not enough. Kritika left school. Yes, she left school. She wanted to study. She loved books. She loved writing. But she had to stop. Now she started working too. She worked in houses. She washed dishes. She cleaned toilets. And people were not always nice. Some people shouted at her. Some people treated her like a machine. Sometimes she came home with tears, but she wiped them fast because her mother was already broken. At night, Kritika used to look at the sky. She used to whisper, God, why us? Why me? God, do you see me? Do you care? And still she never stopped trying. Chapter 4. The cold night that changed everything. One winter night, it was extremely cold. Kritika's mother was not well. She had fever. Her body was shaking. Kritika had no money for medicine, no money for doctor, so she went outside. She walked to the main road. She stood near a tea stall. Her slippers were torn. Her hands were freezing. Her stomach was empty. She looked at people eating snacks. She looked at people laughing. And she thought, why is my life so hard? Why do I have to beg life for basic things? Why can't I be normal? Suddenly, a car stopped near the stall. A rich lady came out. She looked educated. She looked kind. The lady asked the tea seller, "Do you have ginger tea?" The tea seller said, "Yes." Kritika was staring at that lady, not because she wanted money, but because she saw confidence. The lady noticed Kritika. She asked softly, "Are you okay, child? Why are you standing here in this cold?" Kritika tried to speak, but her throat was tight. Then she said, "My mother is sick. I need medicine. I don't have money." The lady looked at her eyes and she understood. She gave Kritika some money, not a little, a good amount. Kritika's hand started shaking. She said, "Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much." The lady smiled and said, "What is your name?" Kritika replied, "Kritika." The lady asked, "Do you go to school?" Kritika looked down and said, "No, ma'am, I left school." The lady became silent for a second. Then she said, "Come tomorrow morning. Meet me at this place. I may have work for you." Kritika felt hope, a small hope, but still hope. That night she gave medicine to her mother. Her mother slept peacefully. Kritika sat near her mother, and for this first time in months, she smiled. Chapter 5. The New Beginning. Next morning, Kritika reached the same place early. She was nervous. She was scared. She thought, if what if the lady doesn't come? What if it was just a dream? What if she forgets me? But the lady came. The lady's name was Mrs. Mehta. Mrs. Mehta said, "Kritika, I run a small office in the city. I need someone to help in cleaning and serving tea. I will pay you monthly, and I will also help you study." Kritika's eyes filled with tears. She said, "Ma'am, are you serious? You will help me study?" Mrs. Mehta smiled and said, "Yes, but you must promise me something. You must work honestly, and you must never stop learning." Kritika nodded fast. She said, "I promise, ma'am, I promise." That day, Kritika's life started changing. Chapter 6. First time in the city. Kritika moved to the city. The city felt huge. The roads were wide. The buildings were tall. The people were fast. She felt lost. But she kept going to the office daily. She made tea. She arranged files. She listened to people speaking English. At first, English felt scary. The words were fast. The pronunciation was different. The accent was new. But Kritika was smart. She started repeating words quite good morning, thank you, excuse me, please wait. Every day she learned something new. I noticed her interest. So Mrs. Mehta gave her a small notebook. She said, "Write 5 new words daily. Learn them, speak them. Don't be afraid." Kritika held that notebook like treasure. Chapter 7. Learning with Pain. Life was still not easy. Kritika worked all day and studied at night. Sometimes she felt sleepy. Sometimes she felt tired. But she remembered her mother. She remembered hunger. She remembered her father's death, and she said to herself, "I will not go back. I will not lose. I will change my life." Some days she cried silently while studying because learning felt slow. She made mistakes. She forgot words. People laughed sometimes, but she did not stop because strong people don't stop. Strong people continue. Chapter 8. The Second Tragedy. Just when life was getting stable, another tragedy came. One day, Kritika got a call from her village. Her mother had collapsed. Kritika rushed back. Her heart was racing, but she was late. Her mother died. Kritika fell on the ground. She screamed. She said, "Ma, please open your eyes. Don't leave me. I'm here." But her mother was gone. Now Kritika was alone. No father, no mother, no home. Only pain, only silence, only memories.